Well, good morning to you. I've got some good news. Jesus is Lord. The devil is defeated. Thank God. Hey, the word works. I was at a ball game yesterday and I shared this with you about if somebody receives an entitlement check, social security check, or, food stamps, whatever. It doesn't do them any good unless they take that credit card, debit card, whatever, and use it. The money was deposited in their account, but they have to use it. Now I'm going to go somewhere else. Let's say that somebody else that's a multimillionaire, made lots of money in his life, and he just wants to send me $1 million. Hey, I believe he does. And so I get this phone call, see, and this guy says, I feel impressed with the Lord that I want to send you this $1 million, and I'm going to wire it to you. And so we exchange information, and he says, I'm going to wire it within the next half hour. It's 7 o'clock here this morning. And he said, so it'll be in your account before noon. I'm going to say, thank you very much. I'm going to say, glory be to God. I'm going to go in the house when I get through preaching. I'm going to shout a little bit. I'm going to cry a little bit. I'm going to tell Pat all about it because I took the man at his word because I know him. Of course, I'm kind of making this up. But I took him at his word that he's earned the money himself, but he wants to give it to me. Well, then the next thing I'm going to do is at 12 o'clock, because money transfer works from about 9 to 12, 9 to 11, whatever. The next thing I'm going to do is go to the bank and make sure it's there, and then I'm going to cash a check, and then I'm going to pay some bills. I'm going to take advantage of it. In fact, I could probably spend that in 2 or 3 days' time. I mean, I'm believing God for a lot of things. I've got my faith on the line for a lot of things, and to reach more people with what I'm doing. So I'm telling you, I could take care of that. But if he earned it, and I didn't have to, if he went to the trouble to send it, transfer, wire it to the bank, I didn't have to. But if he did all of that because of his great love and his concern for me or whatever, it still doesn't profit me one dab bit of good unless I go make a demand on it. Now, God so loved that he gave. He so loved you that he put every sickness and every disease on Jesus, and with his stripes you were healed, and he wired it to you. He got your information, and he made the deposit in your name. And there's multitudes. Listen, and I love Pentecostal people. I love Baptist people. It doesn't matter what denomination they are. A lot of good Bible-believing, tape-listening to kind of believers, but they never learn how to receive. And so it would be like everybody at the First Yama Church down there having, $1,000 in their bank, but yet they wouldn't cash it, and they're sitting there saying, I'm so broke. Oh, God, I can't buy groceries today. Me and my family, we're hungry. And you got $1,000 in the bank. No, take your debit card and go to the grocery store and buy some groceries. Well, that's the way it is with healing. There are thousands of Christians that are sick today saying, oh, dear God, I'm so sick. Oh, Jesus, I feel so bad. I'm so sick. I'm going to die. And they never go down to the bank and make the demand. God's already deposited it in your account, but it's not going to do you any good unless you make a demand on what's already yours. You remember in the Old Testament, God said, how long will you be slack to go in and possess that which I have already given you? Healing belongs to you. God's blessings belong to you. Enough money to pay your bills belongs to you. He's already paid the price, and it's yours. It's a free gift. Make the demand. Receive. I'll be with you tomorrow. Until I am, saints, remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works.